meters T52. And this a rerun of yesterday's final where the front two leaders crashed in the final lap. It was really dramatic. It was Marieke Vervoort and Michelle Stilwell of Canada who were battling. And just look there, Vervoort was trying to cut inside, Stilwell went over her, and Kerry Morgan went around on the side. Vervoort was later disqualified. It was a protest from Canada, no protest from the United States, because Kerry Morgan came around the side, might see her shortly, and zipped away to win the gold medal. It's disastrous for Vervoort.
Vervoort actually had to be taken to hospital and has received treatment for a shoulder injury, and we're not sure if she's going to be able to take any further part in the competition. She's due to be in some other races, the 400, and it's not sure whether or not the shoulder will keep her out of that.
Well, she is out of this final for this rerun. And Kerry Morgan, who won the gold medal in Christchurch 2 years ago, must feel slightly hard done by, because she won the gold medal here but wasn't presented. Now she has to do it again. There was a real chance Michelle Stilwell was going to take the title against Vervoort, but of course we'll never know. So this is the field of four for the rerun women's 800 meters T52 final. Real drama yesterday. And, well, there was a famous incident something like 50 years ago in horse racing's Grand National when Devon Locke was about to win, and then took a phantom jump on the line, was well clear and faded away and didn't win. A horse called ESB did instead. So let's bring you the field of four, which was originally five. Marieke Vervoort is in hospital somewhere, won't be competing in this. Yuka Kiyama of Japan goes in lane 3, the season's best set this year. Worth reminding you that the times set yesterday do not count either towards personal best. Cassie Mitchell of the United States originally won bronze yesterday. The original silver medalist who was involved in that crash, it was her lane that Vervoort came out in front of and knocked her down. Michelle Stilwell of Canada, silver in 2011. And when all around her was going to pot, Kerry Morgan kept her head and crossed the finish line first yesterday. She was yesterday's winner. She'll have to do it again to win the gold. She is the reigning world champion. So it is a combined event, incidentally, but they're all T52s in this. Two from the United States, one Japan, one Canada, for this women's 800 meters T52 final. Well, we've been here before. Kiyama of Japan, Mitchell of the USA, Stilwell of Canada, and Kerry Morgan of the United States. And it will be a slow start for them all, but Stilwell of Canada is heading out in front, and she'll be okay as long as no one tries to overtake her today. But Stilwell forcing her way into the front very early on, with Morgan just behind her. Both born in 1974, both 39, both turned 39 within the past few weeks. Stilwell out in front. Maybe there was a lesson for her to be learned from yesterday, just to make sure that she'll defend her line. But now Morgan is coming behind her in second, and for Japan it's Kiyama in third and Mitchell is in fourth. But at the moment it's Michelle Stilwell, and the last time she turned that corner, he was about to have a Belgian run into her from the side. Stilwell second yesterday and second in the final in 2011. And immediately behind her is the woman who won the gold medal 2 years ago, and who's the reigning world champion. Morgan taking a further inside line. Stilwell looking to have to defend that at the moment as they go down the penultimate final straight. Stillwell will take the bell in first place. Morgan second. It's quite a way back to third place, and really in a stride now in third is Cassie Mitchell. Kiyama back down in fourth place. So Stilwell in front in the final lap. Took the bell at around 1:10. So it's Morgan, the defending champion who won yesterday, right behind Stilwell at the moment. There's a gap of around 5 meters, but Stilwell, well, she knows what happened yesterday. Maybe there'll be a little bit of extra acceleration before she hits the final bend. No real glance now. There is a glance behind her to see that Morgan is still behind and stalking, but the gap is increasing to around 10 meters, and Stilwell now is really putting the speed on, and perhaps she learned a lot from yesterday's race. Morgan, who's won the last 2 runnings of this final, including yesterday's one, which didn't count, Still trying to fight back in second place. A fellow compatriot from the States, Mitchell, is in third, but it's Stilwell who is out in front, and this time she's going to win. It's going to be Canadian gold for Michelle Stilwell. The lead is increasing all the time. She did everything right. Michelle Stilwell takes the gold, and Kerry Morgan is dethroned, and it's a world record. 2:14.9. Morgan is third. Morgan second. Stillwell will be third. And 2:14.79 is the official new world record. First track event of the morning, and Michelle Stilwell, who was involved in that crash yesterday, glory for her today. She takes the gold. Morgan second. Mitchell third, Canada, USA, and the old world record held by Lisa Franks from 2005, her fellow Canadian, 2:16.71. Well, that's cast aside now. Stilwell, I think a lot of what happened yesterday was still fresh in her mind, and she wanted to make sure there'd be nobody within 10 metres of her, and that's exactly how it was. Good victory. Morgan takes the silver this time, Mitchell the bronze, and Stilwell did very well indeed. So there's the result. A world record for Michelle Stilwell, 2:14.79. Morgan still a personal best in second place, 4.5 seconds back, having won the race yesterday, the original final. Mitchell third, Kiyama with a continental record in fourth.
And I think that was a fair result, really, because Stilwell was battling it out in the original race when she was taken out by Verboort of Belgium, and Kerry Morgan, who actually did come past to take the gold, would have got bronze if there hadn't been the crash. She ended up getting the silver in here.